I'm ArmoredChocobo, and I play video games for the internet. And as you know, archaeology is a very important thing to keeping the world a safer place. Constant disasters and curses and other interdimensional things that you just don't want to have happen on a daily basis. This is a story of one of them, back in 2016. By Pharaoh Station. This is a company that seems to really like La Milana. This is Pharaoh Rebirth, made in 2016. This is actually Pharaoh Rebirth Plus. It adds a couple levels, it has English translation. It's very much a metroidvania type game that is a distant sequel to another game they made under a different company called Return of Egypt. So this is a decade and a half sequel to that game. You can only have one save. I don't really need that save anyway, but I'm going to have to make copies of that save because I can just find it in the Steam files. Just in case bad things happen. It's a usual backup for games that only have one save. But let's get started. There's an easy, there's a hard. I'm going to go with normal archaeology. Not intern archaeology or professor archaeology. Just regular archaeology. Also, it's a funny thing that I've been playing Metal Gear Solid, because it's kind of similar. Heyo. Huh? Hello? Hello? Come in, Jonathan. I can hear you, Jack. Great. It seems like my connection is back. But that's strange. Why did it go down in the first place? Huh. By the way, Jonathan, where are you? It says Amshire. What? Seriously? Look at your screen. I'm not kidding. It's Amshire. This is amazing. Jonathan! You finally found the legendary Amshire. The oasis of Egypt, Amshire. To think it was actually true. I'm sure there are objects of archaeological value just waiting to be found. Jonathan, be careful while you check things out. That's the plan, Jack. I'll be keeping an eye on you as usual via my trusted satellite. I'll contact you if there's something I need to tell you. Thanks, Jack. You're a pal. Don't you want to explain the codec in a long cutscene? So this plays like a platformer. It plays like a Metroidvania with a weird kind of twist. Also, secret. I would hide a secret there. This game knows me well. You can kill shoebills, as Pharaoh Station presents a game by Pharaoh Graphic Design. Peepo made the music. The music is pretty good. Special thanks to those people. And Minaki 2024. 2424. Oh, they're 400 years ahead of the time. It's Pharaoh Rebirth. Jack, are you seeing this? What's this rock thing? Are you sure you're an archaeologist, Jonathan? I'm more of a combat archaeologist, really. Better brush up on your ancient civilizations, because you're in one. If you know what's good for you. Whatever. Okay, Squall. It's an Ankh. Ankh. People in ancient Egypt consider it a symbol of life. Say what? Egyptians believe that even death is not the end for whoever believes in the power of the Ankh. Well, how about it? Try praying, just in case. You can do so by pressing up while standing in front of the Ankh. How do I press up? Thanks for that detailed explanation. This is how you save in the game. This game believes in levels that are like separate from each other. And they added a whole bunch of save points to each level because it's meant to be episodic. This game was supposed to be released episodically on Nico Nico magazine. Like every issue was supposed to be a new adventure in Pharaoh Rebirth. but then they kind of just bundled them all together and sold it together instead. Johnathan, this is serious! What? I spilled my coffee. You what? Don't waste my time with stupid calls like this. It's not stupid. Some of the coffee got on my equipment. So what? So it might cause issues when I try to call you. It certainly won't be at a convenient time. Roger, I'll keep that in mind. Jack does not know how to handle his equipment. Don't be like Jack. Be like Johnathan and whip your ears at bats. Humans got long ears like this, right? This is some kind of weird breed of human. Also, when you hold attack, you can block. Or just do a whole bunch of damage to enemies. Maybe even stun lock them. I'm not quite sure. There's secrets everywhere, even here in the prologue. Like that. I'm sure that leads somewhere. But we have no idea how to morph ball. Johnathan, this is serious. Why'd you spill now? I didn't spill anything. I'm watching you over the satellite and I noticed a heat source near you. A heat source? Like a missile or something? No, it appears to be a plane or a helicopter maybe. A Hind-D. What's a Russian gunship doing here? You don't mean? I'm afraid so. It has to be that Vandal. Why is he here? Remember how our connection went down a bit ago? I think our comms got intercepted right around then. Yeah. Things will get messy if the turtle shows up. You should hurry ahead. The turtle? You got a hare and a turtle. Well, more accurately, a rabbit. They're different things, you know. Just because it's long ears and hops does not mean it's a rabbit. I wonder if I could jump that. I mean, there's that grappling hook there for a reason, but I wonder if I could pixel jump over to that hand grenade over there and get myself a cool hand grenade weapon. No. There is another feature. There's the dash, but that ain't gonna get me enough height. Also, it tells you about it on this screen. Dashing is really helpful. Learn how to master it. I found you, Johnathan! Who's there? It's me! Liquid Turtle! Wahaha! Long time no see, Johnathan. How have you been? It was you, Andre. What if it was? Congratulations on finding Hampshire. I'll take over from here. Can you shut that thing off? We're in a sacred archaeological site. There's no place for that type of machine. This isn't your everyday military helicopter. It's the NX-7, secretly developed by the United States Air Force. Unfortunately, this is a no-fly zone. Johnathan, consider it an honor. Your bones will lie in the legendary Hampshire. Isn't this a wonderful ending? Shut your trap. Take this! We can use some cover, but we can also dash right through the bullets. He's destroying all these things that belong in a museum. He just took out ram rays and the 4th, the 5th, the 28th, the 106th. Ow, bullets. My only weakness. Somehow it does not harm the shoebills. Make sure you're on this side when the missiles hit. Because that happens. Don't play with helicopters on archaeological sites, kids! Who knows how many curses he just activated? Is everything okay? Yeah, I'll live. I can't believe it. Blowing up such a priceless piece of historical heritage? Unforgivable! Oh, you were worried about the ruins. Great to see you're all fine there, Johnathan. But seriously, there has to be rules about illegal diggers like that. For what? Illegal diggers, Johnathan. Dig site vandals. Ah, copy that. By the way, where did Andre go? Dunno. Maybe the restroom? That would be quite silly if he used the restroom. Man, there's a glowing heart I can't get to. I need the morph ball, or something like it. Maybe like extra small bunny mode. Also, I think I see another treasure. Wine! Wine nuts. Wine can't I get that? Because I can't jump that far, that's why. That's wine. These things are only... You can only hit them when they're moving. And they'll move whenever they feel like it. Slay the bats. It's been many a year since I've slain bats. Wait, is this double jump? Looks like you got a collector's item. Right, but what's it good for? It's not what it's good for, but rather, if you collect enough of them, something good might happen. Now you got me thinking. Just look forward to it as you collect the rest. Okay, understood. You can check all the items you collected in the pause screen. That's where your items are explained. The pause screen is always on your spacebar, no matter if you're using a controller or not. A feather from the goddess of Egypt, Isis, can use to write if one possesses paper and ink. It's not double jump. Lame! It's supposed to be double jump. That's how archaeology works. Man, I'm getting... Because I expanded the resolution on my side, everything is a little bit choppy, but I'm looking at the previews right now, and it looks like it's a bit smoother, so you guys shouldn't have that much of a problem. No, it's a little choppy on your end, too. But then again, this is a... This is from a very indie company. Looking like they're using their own engine. If you collect all the puzzle pieces in the game, something good might happen. Like a new weapon. A sub-weapon. Very powerful one, too. But we can't get all the puzzle pieces here yet. We need abilities. Did you watch me get that watch? Modern solar power watch. Did somebody drop it? Has the word dent inscribed on it. Well, if it was dropped in the ruins, yes, it would have a dent on it. Also, Arthur Dent is here? He's like an archaeological guy from Out Space. And yes, I said archaeological guy. I don't think I'm able to get this either. That's the last puzzle piece for this level. We need a double jump or a way to get through that crate. Hey, look, a treasure for every rabbit. I'll go get it. It's a carrot! Looks like you picked up a carrot. You could use it as a consumable sub-weapon. Use it once and it's gone for good, so use it wisely. What? I'm good. I don't need it. Why? It's a valuable item amongst the ruins. I said I don't need it. I'm throwing it away. I don't use elixirs in my game. Hold up. Are you saying you don't like carrots? I'm right. Yeah, what of it? Come on, that's childish. Carrots are a good source of beta-carotene. Let me show you some stock footage in a cutscene. It's the perfect food for replenishing your energy. So don't be a baby and eat up. Carrots are the only thing ever that I never liked. One would think the very opposite looking at you. Hey, are you being specious? No, just lapist. By the way, don't give rabbits carrots. The sugar content is a bit too high for them. They prefer eating the leaves, or maybe a little bit of the carrot, not the whole thing. You can give them conniptions. Also, instead of crocodiles, we got hippos. Hippos kill more people every year than crocodiles. Remember that. Don't assume they're lazy just because they're big. They'll run you down and bite you with those daggers they got for teeth. Hey, Johnathan, I'm back! Yeah, but I found hippos. Oh no, I'm out of here. Where have you been? The restroom! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm impressed. You survived the bombing of the NX-7. However, you won't this time. Man, you're such an illegal digger. Illegal digger? You don't know? It's the bastards that vandalize ruins. Oh, who cares? Prepare for battle! It's our first boss, the NX-7. It's really weak to ears. I guess it's time to go back to the drawing board for the American military. There's a rhythm. There's a rhythm. You can kind of stay in the air. And you can get an aerial combo. You sure want to make me angry, don't you? This will end now! There's a bit of air pressure, too, coming from the propellers. It's pushing me around. Air combo, yes! I don't think it does anything to my damage, it's just, hey, you got lots of hits in the air. Congratulations. Ugh! I can't believe it! My NX-7! It was so expensive, too! Come back for a rematch after you fix that leak that I caused. Up attack. Air juggle, loser. Dude, Johnathan. There's no reason to hurt Andre that much, you know. Look, I get it, but leave him alone. No, I'm not done with him yet. I'm not done with him yet. Johnathan, don't you know when to stop? I'm starting to pity the man. Seriously, stop, okay? Stop, he's already dead! I told you to stop, man! I had no idea you enjoyed hurting people that were unconscious so much. Treasure! You can miss this treasure permanently if you don't abuse Andrai as much as you did. Andrai. Heavy-duty turtle shell. Defense increases a tiny bit. If you want a 100%, right here in the prologue, you have to beat up Andre a whole bunch. I don't make the rules. It's just that Jonathan's a bit of a sadist. We can't go up there. We need some kind of grapple power, or maybe a double jump. Ooh, spooky. It's gotten La Milani all of a sudden, which is actually a big inspiration for this game. That's why I decided to play it. Jack, are you getting this? I found something. Sec, let me switch to the live feed. Looks like a sarcophagus. I wonder whose it is. Okay, Johnathan, can you get a bit closer to it? Understood. This looks like a sarcophagus. That's what I just said. Anyone entombed in Amshir must be important, or extremely evil. There's something written in Middle Egyptian here. I have a bad feeling about this. Johnathan, I know who's inside the coffin. Who? It'd be Ono. Yoko Ono is in the coffin? I wondered where she ended up. You're breaking up. Jack. Jata wow! Yoko Ono Jata wow. What a weird name for an Egyptian. Jack, answer me. Darn, that's what you get when you spill coffee. You'll pay for what you just did. Look, turtles grow their shells back all the time. Andre. Oh, yeah. Hey, can you read Middle Egyptian? Huh? Of course I can't. Why do you ask? Whoa, it can't be! What is it? Do you know what this is? Nope, but it's a coffin here in Hampshire, which means it's top stuff. I'm sure it'll fetch a high price. I'll take it to that guy that I know in South America. He'll go, I'll pay a high price. Oh, that was a terrible one. Hey Andre, what do you think you're doing? I'm checking whose coffin it is, obviously. Stop that. Jock's about to call back. Jack. Oh, yeah, that airhead. The sun will set before he gets back to us. Hey, have you forgotten whose fault it is that we look like this? Wait, what are you saying, Jonathan? Turtle, I don't want to get cursed twice. Whatever, man. Yeah, whatever, Squall. Turtle. By the way, they don't visit that whole curse thing very often. We never know exactly what it cursed these two to make them look like Turtle and Rabbit. It's empty. Nope, it's actually a ghost. We're screwed. Oh, it's the Curse of Ra! Oh, no. It's another curse! I told you so. Stop it! And then they both died. The end. Don't play with sarcophaguses, kid. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus? By the way, I don't think it's supposed to be blinking like that. That's just a quirk of the engine. Well, Jonathan, you're in a really bad state now. You don't have to rub it in. Would have known that was going to be the infamous set here the first coffin. He didn't wait for my reply, and he just went ahead and opened it up. That was all Andre. I know, but sheesh. We don't have time, so I'll be brief. You've been cursed by Sehir the First. Yeah, I'm old pals with curses. According to old Egyptian folklore, you have 7 days to collect 7 holy grails from around Egypt. If you, and Andre of course, don't want to get killed by Sehir the First. This is on him. I'm the victim here. You shouldn't have been there when he opened the coffin. Just like you should have spilled that coffee. Anyway, Jonathan, what you need to do right now is gather all 7 holy grails hidden across Egypt. Sehir the First won't kill me if I get those goblets. That's how the old tale goes. No need to tell me twice. Guess it's time to get me some holy grails. And that's the start of Pharaoh Rebirth. There's 7 stages, including a bonus stage that you earn and a boss rush. In the Rebirth Plus only, the Steam version that I have. But the big thing is this is kind of like a metroidvania with stages. So as you progress through the stages, you get power-ups that you could go back to old stages and open up new things, like all those crawl spaces and double jump puzzles and Hampshire. You can go back and do those once we get a way to crawl and double jump. So it kind of like shoots the story in the head a little bit, that you have 7 days, but you can always just travel back to old locations. Definitely whenever I get like new power-ups, we'll go back to old stages eventually, and we'll collect more things. Like that turtle shell that I got, that actually gave me +1 to defense. There's some other treasures that also do other things that'll help you out and make this game a lot easier. So that was Pharaoh Rebirth. Not to be confused with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We'll see the next stage next time. Good night, folks.